Hello, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? asianboy0122 here. This is my first Yeousch Recruits video on Yeousch Recruits YouTube channel, of course, as you could probably tell. It's been an honor to be here, being from a Yeousch noob a couple months ago up to a Yeousch member now, and to be able to upload my videos to Yeousch Recruits is as close as I can get to being a partner thus far. One day I want to be like the greats. Well, this is my first step in the right direction, I hope, and hopefully you guys will enjoy my videos that'll come later on in the future. If you have anything to tell me, leave a comment below, how I can improve my commentaries and stuff like that. But as you can probably tell in the background, I am playing Blacklight Retribution. If you're not familiar with the game, it's a free-to-play game. It's the predecessor to Blacklight Tango Down. If I recall correctly, it was only available for the Xbox. Correct me if I'm wrong again. The game itself is very generic. It's much like Call of Duty. It's much like all the generic free-to-play games, all generic first-person shooter games on the market today. So you won't have any trouble getting to the game itself. The game modes are very similar to Call of Duty. There's team deathmatch, there's domination, there's even a kill confirmed. I think they even call it that in this game, so hopefully there's no copyright issues, because this game is really fun to play, considering that it's free and its servers are good, its gameplay is good, its customization has a much wider range than you would expect in Call of Duty. Its customization feels more like Gunsmith from the newest Ghost Recon game, Future Soldier, I believe. And it's just a wide assortment of customization, wide assortment of guns. But there's one issue to free-to-play games on the market at the moment, and that is you have to pay to win. If you're not familiar with the term, pay to win is basically the developers of the free-to-play games, they make you buy their currency, make you buy their stuff, with real currency, with your real cash, and to get stuff in game. Now I know it's across all platforms, but pay to win takes a different perspective on the game itself, and it actually forces you to buy stuff so you could be dominant at the game or be much better, whereas other stuff like DLC doesn't allow you to do that at all. You have to work your way there. But for this particular game, it includes a pay to win method called Zen, I think is what it's called. Zen is basically the currency that is translated into American dollars or any other dollars, and it's basically the currency or Microsoft points that you get in Blacklight Retribution. There's a lot of items in the game that you can buy for Zen that'll keep you permanent, or it'll stay permanent on your classes, but I wouldn't go into detail too much because I haven't had the chance to waste any money. And notice how I said waste there, because I think pay-to-win methods are a bunch of baloney and stuff like that, because it's not fair to other players who don't have any money to spend, and it's really taking an advantage on the players who do have money, and they're forcing them to pay more and more money until they're either bankrupt or they have everything unlocked, which hopefully I don't think anybody would do, even though there are some people that I've encountered on other free-to-play games who have unlocked everything using the currency that the free-to-play game features, and my god, is it ridiculous, because who knows, you'll probably be playing this game for a day, you'll probably be playing for a year, but after that, you'll look back and then you'll see that you have wasted money on a game which is now outdated and no longer fun at all. So I'd rather keep my money and save it for other things like buying real games. I'm not saying free-to-play games aren't real games, but I'm saying that they don't have any cash real value to them, which is why I'd rather save my money to buy another game. But enough about the pay-to-win method right now. I'm going to be talking about the gameplay a little bit more. As you can probably tell, you earn some sort of points in the game as well. It's called CP. It's the currency that you get to use in-game. It's kind of like Medal of Honor and their point streaks, or Homefront with their point streaks, as those don't go away after you die, because Homefront was cool like that. But what you can use the points for is stuff like health refill, which is only 100 I believe, ammo refill, which is another 100 I believe, and then it moves on to other stuff like rockets that you get to use, or a hard suit. And a hard suit you'll see later on in the gameplay is when I get a little mech warrior, or as I refer to it in this game as a mech warrior, even though I don't call it by its official name, which is called a heavy suit, if I recall correctly. And those things are really powerful. They can dominate the battlefield, but at the expense of moving slowly and being vulnerable to other heavy suits or enemy fire grenades or rockets that could permanently blow you up and get you out of that suit immediately. And then you will waste about, I think, 1300 CP is what it costs to get one of these. And getting CP is pretty easy. It's, as I think, you kill an enemy, you get 100 CP or 100 points, and then if you get an assist, it's 25. It doesn't count as assists as how much you killed them, like Battlefield 3. I wish it would have been like that because you get more points and it would be more rewarding. But you know, that's this game's take. I hope they didn't want to be like other games too much, which is why they went with the direction of 25 point kill assist. And getting kill assist in this game is actually not as bad as you would expect in other games like Call of Duty or Battlefield, because you're all about your KD in all those other games, not as much as Battlefield. But in this, you don't have to care about your KD too much. You just have fun. It's free to play, as I said, and your main goal is to have fun, dominate with your friends if you have any on this game, and it's an overall excellent experience if you're looking for a free to play game. There are some flaws to the game, as any other online PC game would have, and that is the community. My god, you do not want to interact with these guys at all because they are harsh, they are trash talking, and you do not want to associate with them at all because they are just dirtbags waiting to troll on you the first chance they get. So my suggestion, stay away from the global chats, stay away from the chats unless you're in your lobby and you know the other players or the players on your team are skilled, mature, and good enough to where you could have a decent conversation with them. There hasn't been any glitching as you would expect from other free-to-play games, so A+ to them there, because glitching is the #1 problem for online games or online free-to-play games, and it's no fun when you have glitchers in your game, so good to the developers of Blacklight Retribution there. I also like the take they did on the kill cam. It's much like Battlefield's kill cam where you see the enemy doing stuff afterwards, but the moment slightly after you die, you get a little slow-mo or a little pause matrix type-esque thing when you die, and you get to look around, see what happened, and if you're headshotted, you will be blown away by the scale that they took on what the headshot looks like. It's like no head on your shoulders at all. It's just one stick of bone, and some may cringe, some people may actually like it, like me, because I'm not no crazy person, but I mean, that's pretty cool to look at a free-to-play game which doesn't have a lot of graphical improvements, even though these graphics are better than what I'd compare this to another free-to-play game, Combat Arms or AVA, or even some console games, because console games don't have the best graphics at all. And considering that this is a free-to-play game, it has one of the best graphics on the market at the moment, even though it's not comparable to, say, a really graphical game like Skyrim or Battlefield 3, where you have to pay for those games to experience the graphical awesomeness that you would find or expect. But that's it about for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little commentary. As I said earlier in the commentary, leave a comment below telling me stuff about how I can improve, some constructive criticism on how I can improve stuff, or leave a comment telling me which game I should commentate next. But that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This has been my first video on Yeousch Recruits. Hopefully I didn't disappoint any of you guys, but as I said in my other videos on my channel, I'll see you guys next time. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed as well, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.